4 years into the marriage, I gave my entire salary to my wife to manage, until my father-in-law called, asking me to help my brother-in-law pay his mortgage. After pressing for answers, I found out my wife had been going behind my back, draining our savings to support her family. She even used my pay stubs to act as a co-signer for my brother-in-law. I moved out of the house that very night and filed for divorce the next day. Let them handle this train wreck themselves.
Son-in-law, it's time to pay this month's mortgage.
Dad, what mortgage? Our house was paid in full, there's no loan. It's not for your house. It's for Xiao Hao's new place. Xiao Hao, my brother-in-law. He's 27 and just got engaged last year. What does Xiao Hao's mortgage have to do with me?
Didn't we agree on this? That you'd help out. You signed as the guarantor for the loan. Cover the monthly payments for the next 2 months.
Xiao Hao is tight. My head started spinning. Dad, I never signed for any guarantee. And I never agreed to help with the monthly payments.
You should ask Xiao Min. She worked it all out with us.
Xiao Min is my wife.
You're back. Wash up. Dinner is ready.
Your dad just called me.
What did he say?
He said I'm supposed to pay Xiao Hao's mortgage.
Sit down. Let's talk.
I'll stay standing.
When Xiao Hao was buying the house, he needed a co-signer. His own income wasn't enough. So I thought, anyways, it's not like we're short on cash. So we just help out.
Using my name?
Yes.
Using my pay stubs?
Yeah.
When did this happen? March of last year. It's been over a year. How did the bank approve it? I wasn't there to sign anything. I'm asking you, where was I when the signing happened?
The week you were away on business, I took your ID.
Who signed the papers?
I got someone to forge it.
The range hood in the kitchen was still humming. The smell of grease mixed with the food wafted over. But my stomach did a somersault. How much is the loan?
1.2 million for 30 years.
What's the monthly payment?
6,800.
My monthly salary is 15,000. So you mean every month I have to pay nearly half my salary for my brother-in-law? And I'm only finding out about this today. You didn't think you needed to discuss this with me?
I was afraid you'd say no.
So you stole my ID, forged my signature, and made the decision for me.
I know it was wrong. But Xiao Hao is my own brother. Mom kept pressuring me. I didn't have a choice.
4 years of marriage. I thought I knew my wife. Is there anything else you're hiding from me?
No, just this one thing.
She looked at me with such sincerity. I almost believed her. I turned and went into the study. I locked the door. I opened my phone. I logged into my banking app. I scrolled to the records for last April. I saw a transfer of 50,000. The recipient was my mother-in-law. 30,000 in May, 20,000 in June, 50,000 in July, every month since. There was one every month. The amounts varied. The smallest was 8,000. The largest was 50,000. 374,000 in total. My salary account balance only has 21,000 left. I checked it 3 months ago. There was over 100,000 then. I thought it went toward daily expenses. But it didn't.
What are you doing? Come out and eat.
I didn't answer. On my phone, I screenshotted every transfer and saved them. Then, I opened the closet. I packed a few changes of clothes. I took a deep breath and opened the door.
Where are you going? Staying out for a few days. Don't be like this. Let's just talk. You said there was nothing else, right? Right. Really, just that one thing.
370,000. A year and 4 months. You sent 370,000 to your mother's account. And you just said the guarantee was the only thing. I walked out of the complex. I sat on the curb for a long time. I called an old college friend who is now a lawyer. Joe, I want a divorce. Can we meet and talk tomorrow? 10 a.m. the next day, I sat in Joe Yuan's law firm, printed bank statements, copies of the guarantee contract, and all the transfer records that I screenshotted last night. He went through the materials I brought. About this guarantee.
Are you sure you didn't sign it yourself?
I'm sure. From March 12th to the 15th last year, I was away on business. I have the flight and hotel records. Then, it's a forged signature. The contract itself is problematic. We can argue it's invalid. What I'm most worried about now is if my brother-in-law defaults. The bank will come straight for me.
I suggest we claim it's invalid, if we can prove the signature is a forgery.
You won't be held liable for the guarantee, but we'll need a handwriting analysis for that. These 370,000 in transfers were all from your payroll account. Yes, she's always had the card. When we got married, she said she'd manage the books, so I gave the card to her. She knows the PIN too. I see.
Look, let me ask you something. Don't get upset. Have you checked your housing fund lately?
My housing fund, my monthly contribution is about 3,000. The company matches another 3,000. That's around 7,000 a month. After working for 6 years, there should be nearly 500,000 in there. I haven't checked.
Go check it.
Balance, 18,400. I thought I saw it wrong. I logged out and back in. Still 18,400. How much? 18,000.
6 years of savings, and only 18,000 is left.
150,000 withdrawn last June. The reason listed was to repay a home loan. 120,000 withdrawn last November. Same reason. 180,000 withdrawn this March. Still to repay a home loan. 150,000 withdrawn last June. The reason listed was to repay a home loan. This money was withdrawn to pay off my brother-in-law's mortgage.
Withdrawing from the fund requires my signature, right?
Many cities allow you to do it online now. You just need to link a phone number and ID info.
If she has all your documents, she could easily handle the transaction. 450,000 from the fund, plus 370,000 in transfers. That's 820,000 in just over a year.
My wife bled me dry for 820,000. What do you want to do now? Get a divorce? A settlement or a lawsuit? Settlement first. If she doesn't sign, I'll sue. What about the assets? The house was paid for in full. It's in my name only. She's practically emptied the savings account. I want her to return the money. This 820,000. If we can prove she secretly transferred marital assets for her own family. But if she doesn't have the money, it'll be hard to enforce, I know. There's one more thing.
Check your records for any other loans or debts. If she could forge your signature for a guarantee, there might be more.
Those words hit me like a bucket of ice water. That afternoon, I went to the bank and checked my credit report, besides the 1.2 million guarantee. Great. And there's another 200,000 consumer loan, issued last August. 36 installments of over 6,000 a month. 14 payments have been made. I never knew this loan existed. I went back to the law firm with the credit report. You didn't sign for this loan either? No. Then your wife, or rather, her family, has a much bigger appetite than you thought.
820,000 in cash transferred, 1.2 million in guarantees, and a 200,000 consumer loan. That's 2.22 million total.
I've worked for 6 years, and haven't even earned that much. That night, Xiao Min called 17 times. I didn't pick up until the 18th call.
What do you want?
Come to Zhou Yuan Law Firm tomorrow to talk about the divorce. I'm not divorcing you. Then I'll see you in court.
Lin, why are you so upset with Xiaomin? You're a married couple. Every marriage has its ups and downs. You're a grown man. Be more generous.
Mom, the 370,000 transfer, the 450,000 housing fund, and the 200,000 consumer loan. How much money did your family take from me? I'm not settling this with you.
I'll settle it with Xiao Min.
Day 3, 2 p.m. Min arrived at the law firm. Mr. Clay's demands are simple. First, a divorce by agreement. Second, the premarital property belongs to Mr. Clay. Third, the 820,000 in transferred marital assets must be returned by the wife. Fourth, regarding the guarantees and consumer loans in his name, as they do not represent his true intent, Mr. Clay will file a separate claim.
I'm not getting a divorce.
Go on.
I know I messed up, but we've been together for 4 years. You can't just end it like this.
When you stole my ID and forged my signature, did you think about our 4 years then?
I'll pay that money back.
You make 5,000 a month. For 820,000.
It would take 13 years without eating or drinking.
With the guarantees and loans.
How long do you think that'll take? My parents will help.
If they were going to pay, they wouldn't have let you take it from me in the first place. I'll ask you one more time. Is there anything else you're hiding?
No.
Are you sure?
I swear to God, that's it.
Who took out this 200,000 consumer loan?
That was for house renovation.
A loan in my name. To renovate your younger brother's place?
His credit was bad at the time. He couldn't get a loan.
So you forged my signature again.
Miss Cheng, forging a signature for a loan is illegal.
If Mr. Clay calls the police,
Divorce will be the least of your problems.
I haven't decided yet.
Please don't call the police. I'll agree to anything.
Sign the divorce papers.
If I sign, you won't call the police.
Sign them, and I'll consider it.
What divorce? Who's getting a divorce?
Mom, what are you doing here?
Who let you in?
You think I didn't know? You cried all night, your dad checked around, and found out you were at the law firm. Robert, haven't you had enough of this?
Mom, I'm not making a scene.
It's just about the guarantee. Xiao Hao is your brother-in-law. What's wrong with helping him out? We're family. Why talk like strangers?
A 1.2 million guarantee. 820,000 in transfers. A 200,000 consumer loan. Mom, you call this helping out? Robert, you can't put it like that. She cooks and cleans for you. She runs the household. Are those things worthless? I never said her contributions were worthless. I'm talking about her stealing my ID, forging my signature, and transferring over 800,000 behind my back. Brother-in-law, you're a grown man. What's the big deal? It's not like you're paying that much. My brother-in-law is 27. He works for 1 month and quits for 3. My in-laws paid for the engagement. The down payment was squeezed out of me. The renovation loan is in my name. And now he wants me to pay the mortgage. Xiao Hao, how much was the down payment on your house? 360,000. Where did it come from?
My parents gave it to me.
Mom, the 370,000 Xiaomin transferred to your account, wasn't that Xiao Hao's down payment?
That was a gift from Xiaomin. What does it have to do with you?
Money transferred from my payroll account. It has nothing to do with me. How can you be so petty? It's my daughter who married into your family. Didn't you spend her salary too? Xiaomin makes 5,000 a month. That's 240,000 over 4 years. My account brought in 720,000 in 4 years. 370,000 was transferred out. 450,000 was withdrawn from my housing fund. Dad, do you want to get a calculator to see who's spending whose money?
What? You recorded this?
Mr. Clay has the right, within the law firm he retained, to keep records of the communication.
Let's go. We're not signing. Let him sue us.
Looks like a settlement is off the table.
Then we file.
Are you sure about this? Once you file, the other side will definitely drag it out.
I'll wait as long as it takes. One more thing. I just looked into it. That house under your brother-in-law's name. There are 2 names on the title. Whose? One is your younger brother-in-law, and the other is your wife. The house was bought with my money. The loan was guaranteed in my name. The renovation was paid for with my loan. On the title deed, it lists her and her younger brother's name. It's there in black and white. 2 names on the property, Cheng Min and Cheng Hao. What was the total price of the house? 1.68 million with a 360,000 down payment. A 1.2 million loan plus 120,000 in taxes and fees. The down payment came from my salary account. I'm the guarantor on the loan. The renovation was a personal loan in my name, right? But I'm not on the deed. Can the divorce filing materials be ready today? Yes, go back and get your family records and marriage certificate. Draft a complaint and I'll help you revise it. Okay. There's something else you should be aware of. That premarital property under your name. Only your name is on the deed, right? Yes, I paid in full before the marriage. Go check if the title has been tampered with. Look for any mortgages, transfers, or added names. My heart just sank. That afternoon, I went to the property records office. I waited 40 minutes for my turn. I handed over my ID. The clerk helped me pull up the property records.
Sir, the status of this property is currently normal. No liens, no title transfers.
You are the sole owner.
I breathed a sigh of relief.
But there's a note here. 3 months ago, someone submitted an application to add a name. They applied to add Cheng Min as a co-owner.
Was it approved?
No, because it requires the owner to sign and confirm in person. The applicant only submitted the documents but didn't complete the rest of the process. The application has already expired.
3 months ago. She tried 3 months ago to add her name to my property. What if this process didn't require me to be there? What if, like the guarantee and the loan, she had someone forge my signature? By now, my house might not even be mine anymore. Luckily, it didn't work. Luckily, she missed this one step. I went back to the law firm and told Zhou Yuan what happened. Zhou Yuan was silent for a moment.
Your wife is very methodical.
What do you mean?
Think about the timeline. She acted as a guarantor last March. The transfer started in April. The housing fund withdrawal in June. The consumer loan in August. The attempt to add her name early this year. This wasn't an impulse. She's been doing this step by step.
Zhou Yuan, do you think her marrying me was planned this way from the start? That's hard for me to say.
But one thing is clear. Your in-laws have a very thorough understanding of your finances. You have a house, savings,
a stable income, and a 401k. Normally, they wouldn't have every single detail so well documented. I remember now, before we tied the knot, my mother-in-law took me out for dinner. She grilled me with questions at the table. How big the house was when I bought it, whether it was mortgaged or paid off, and what my 401k contributions were. At the time, I thought it was normal for a mother-in-law to be concerned.
Looking back,
That dinner felt more like an asset audit.
I'll finish the complaint tonight and get it to you tomorrow.
We also need to start the handwriting analysis as soon as possible.
If we can prove the signatures on the guarantee contracts and consumer loans aren't actually yours, you can be cleared of both these debts.
okay.
I'll screenshot and save every message and send them to Zhou Yuan. I'm near the office, staying in a small motel. It's 120 a night. The sheets are a bit stiff and the window doesn't close tightly. I thought about these past 4 years, from beginning to end.
When we got married,
She said she didn't want a dowry. I thought she was being reasonable. Looking back now, after we married, she offered to handle the finances. I thought she was good at managing a home. Looking back now, she only wanted control so she could siphon it off. Every time we visited her parents, she made me bring gifts, cigarettes, alcohol, fruit, and supplements. The holiday cash gifts were never less than 5,000. Looking back now, those were just the ones I knew about. The real money was moving behind my back. For 4 years, I've been a personal ATM, the kind of ATM that didn't even realize it was being withdrawn from. Brother-in-law, it's Xiao Hao. What is it? I heard about what happened with you and my sister. Don't take it too seriously. It's not like we won't pay you back. Once I have some extra cash, I'll give you every cent. When will you ever have extra cash? Soon. Soon. Pay this month's mortgage first. Things are a bit tight this month. Can you cover it for now? You still want me to cover for you even now? This family really takes me for a fool.
the lawsuit was filed with the court on the 3rd day. The filing went smoothly. The court scheduled a hearing within a month. During that month, I did a few things. First, I reported my payroll card as lost and got a replacement. I set a new PIN. Second, I changed the phone number linked to my savings account. Third, I enabled text alerts for all my bank accounts. Fourth, I applied for a new ID card. Zhou Yuan was right. I had to close the loopholes first, before dealing with the rest. Xiao Min was quiet for a few days. She probably realized I really was suing her. On the 5th day, she was waiting for me outside my office. She was wearing the trench coat that I used to say looked good on her. I made some soup for you.
No thanks.
You aren't eating well, staying in a hotel. I'm worried about you.
Are you worried about me, or the divorce?
I really am worried about you.
Xiao Min, the case has been filed. You should be finding a lawyer, instead of looking for me.
I don't want a lawyer. I want to have a proper talk with you.
We already tried at the law firm. But your mother dragged you away.
My mom was out of line that day. I gave her a piece of my mind when I got home.
She was the same way 4 years ago when she was chasing me, waiting for me outside my office, bringing me meals, saying her cooking was delicious, and asking me to try it. Back then, I thought I'd met a good girl. Xiao Min, let me ask you a question. Answer me honestly.
Tell me.
That house of your brother's, why is your name on the deed?
You've already looked into it.
Just answer me.
My mom suggested it. She said if Xiao Hao's marriage ever had issues, having my name on the deed would keep it from being taken away.
That house was bought with my money. I'm the guarantor. The mortgage is in my name.
Even the down payment came from my salary account. Your whole family plotted this out.
Yet my name is nowhere on the deed.
It wasn't a plot. It was my mom's idea.
I didn't think it was right, but I signed it anyway. I had no choice. You know how my mom is. Whatever she says goes. I've never dared to talk back to her.
You're too scared to talk back to your mom. But you're brave enough to steal my ID?
I know I've wronged you. But I really didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted to help your brother.
You could have used your own money to help your brother.
I only make 5,000. What could I possibly do with that?
Then, you don't help. If you can't help, you just can't. You don't use someone else's money to do it. The court will notify you of the hearing date.
Can't you just give me one more chance?
It's not that I can't. It's too late. Is there anything else?
The first time I found the guarantee.
I asked her if there was anything else. She said no. Then I found the 370,000 transfer and asked again. She said that was all. I found the housing fund and personal loans, asked her again, and she still said there was nothing more. Every time she says that's it, there's always something else behind it. I don't know what else is hidden behind her nothing this time, but I'm done looking. Everything I find is like a nail to my chest. Enough.
Shaolin, let's meet up. We need to talk in person.
Dad, save it for the court.
Do you really have to take this to court? We shouldn't make ourselves a laughingstock.
When you took over $2 million from me, you didn't think it was a joke.
What $2 million? How much did we really take? Don't you dare slander us.
The $370,000 transfer, the $450,000 housing fund, the $200,000 personal loan, and the $1.2 million guarantee. Xiao Lin, I admit some things weren't right, but Xiao Hao is your brother-in-law. Helping him is helping this family. Divorcing Xiao Min won't do anyone any good. It'll do me good. Don't just say that because you're angry. I'm not. Dad, everything your family took from me, I'm going to get it all back, bit by bit. So you're really done playing nice with us. I'm not the one who made it ugly. In all the time since this started, this is the only news that's finally made me feel relieved. 3 days before the hearing, Xiao Min's lawyer contacted Zhou Yuan to request a pre-trial mediation. Mediation is fine, but my terms haven't changed. I keep the marital assets, and the hidden funds must be returned in full. They want to meet in person.
Fine. Xiao Min's lawyer is named Fan.
Mr. Lin.
My client agrees to the divorce. But regarding the division of assets, we have a different perspective. Throughout the marriage,
Miss Cheng was the primary caregiver, handling a significant amount of household labor.
according to Article 1088 of the Civil Code.
She has the right to seek compensation. How much is the compensation? We believe $150,000 is reasonable. Attorney Fang, during the marriage, your client secretly transferred $820,000 in marital assets, forged her spouse's signature, and secured guarantees and loans. According to the Civil Code, Article 1092, the party that transfers marital assets can receive a smaller share or nothing at all when the assets are divided. And now you're talking to me about compensation? Regarding the asset transfers, my client maintains those funds were used to support her parents and help family members. They are reasonable household expenses. $370,000 was transferred to her mother, $450,000 was withdrawn from the housing fund to pay off a mortgage that wasn't his, and a $200,000 consumer loan was used for someone else's expenses. Supporting one's parents is a legal obligation. Supporting your parents doesn't require stealing your spouse's ID or forging signatures.
Miss Cheng,
Regarding the transfers and loans.
do you have any objections to the facts?
No. You admit these actions were taken without Mr. Lin's knowledge?
Yes.
Do you admit that the signatures on the guarantee contract and consumer loan were not signed by Mr. Lin himself?
Regarding the signatures, we need to see the forensic report.
This is the handwriting analysis report.
I need to speak with my client privately.
They were out for 10 minutes. When they returned, Xiaomin's eyes were red, but she wasn't crying.
My client is willing to waive her claim for property settlement, since she currently lacks the capacity for a lump sum repayment.
But I have 3 conditions. Go ahead. First, the $820,000 must be included in the divorce agreement, with a clear repayment plan. No less than $5,000 per month. Late payments will accrue interest at bank rates. Agreed. Second, regarding her brother's property, the title under her name must be transferred to me as collateral for partial repayment. Third, regarding the guarantee contract and consumer loan, she must cooperate with legal proceedings to confirm the signatures aren't mine and release me from all liability. No problem with the third point.
If there are no objections, we can issue the mediation agreement.
I have one request.
Go ahead.
I want to speak with him privately. Lin Yue,
She used my full name. From the day we met until we married, she rarely used my name.
I know you hate me.
I don't.
Then why leave no room for compromise?
What does compromise look like to you?
Don't you feel any sadness at all? It's been 4 years.
I've been staying in a hotel for 20 days, thinking of you every single night. Which part of that is actually true? I thought about it for 20 days and still don't know.
My feelings for you were real.
Maybe, but your feelings for your brother and your mother are clearly more important.
I just didn't know how to say no to them.
You don't have to say no, you just have to stop taking my money. But you can't do that. I'm not changing the mediation terms. Just sign it, and there'll be no hard feelings. It's settled. Now we just wait for the mediation agreement.
You must be Lin Yue. I'm Xiao Hao's fiancée, Miss Zhao.
What is it?
I heard you're trying to transfer the title of Xiao Hao and Xiao Min's house to your name.
That's right.
That house is going to be our home after we marry. What right do you have to touch it?
The fact that I paid the down payment, and I'm the guarantor. Plus, the renovation loan is in my name.
What? Didn't Xiao Hao's parents pay the down payment?
You should go ask your fiancé. The best is yet to come. Miss Zhao had a huge argument with her fiancé.
You lied to me, saying the down payment was from your parents, but your sister actually stole it from her husband.
He's full of it. Don't listen to his nonsense.
My brother-in-law told me everything.
He's lying.
Then show me the bank statements.
He couldn't produce them. His mother came back and gave him a piece of her mind. She wasn't yelling at him for lying to his fiancé. She was yelling at him for failing to keep Miss Zhao in line. Then she called Xiao Min. She tore into her right away.
This is all because of your divorce drama with Lin Yue, airing out the family's dirty laundry. Now Xiao Hao's wedding is off. Are you happy now?
I didn't find out about any of this until later. I was busy with something else at the time. The bank called.
Mr. Lin, there is a guaranteed loan under your name. The borrower is Cheng Hao. Payments have been overdue for 2 consecutive months. We need to verify the situation with you.
I see, but this guarantee wasn't signed by me personally. I've already hired a lawyer to handle this. The handwriting analysis report is ready.
You mean the signature on the contract isn't yours?
Yes. I will take legal action to declare the guarantee invalid. I'll submit the relevant documents to you. The bank noted the situation. They said they would forward it to their legal department. Later that afternoon, the consumer loan department called too.
Mr. Lin, the consumer loan under your name. The 15th payment is 3 days overdue. Please handle this as soon as possible.
I didn't take out this loan myself either. The situation is the same as the guarantee. I'll be taking legal action.
Being overdue will affect your credit score.
I know, but the loan itself was taken out by someone using my identity. The credit issue will be addressed as well. My brother-in-law has defaulted for 2 months. The monthly mortgage is $6,800. That's $13,600 for 2 months. The consumer loan is over $6,000 a month, and one payment is already overdue. If we win the case to void the guarantee, the bank will go straight to my brother-in-law. He has no money to pay, so the bank will move to auction the property. We'll likely lose that house. And Xiao Min's name is still on the title. According to the mediation agreement, Xiao Min's half of the property needs to be transferred to me. But if the bank freezes the property first, we won't be able to transfer the title. We need to hurry with the title transfer. If the bank applies for asset preservation and freezes the house, we'll be at a disadvantage. I've already thought of that. As soon as the mediation papers are issued, I'm on it to transfer the title. It'll take 3 days at the earliest. When will the papers be ready?
Tomorrow. The court has already confirmed it.
Good. The next morning, the mediation papers were issued. Zhou Yuan took the papers and went to the real estate registration center that same afternoon. Xiao Min arrived as well. She needed to be present to sign the documents.
Lin Yu, yeah. I'll cooperate with the title transfer. But can you do me a favor?
What kind of favor?
Xiao Hao's been cut off. The bank is calling. My mom cries every day. Can you help him cover these 2 months of mortgage payments?
She probably knew. It wasn't right to ask.
Forget that I ever said anything.
The transfer took an hour and a half, signing, thumbprinting, and filing the paperwork.
You've got the new deed.
Yeah.
My brother is still living in that house.
He can stay there for now. But the title has nothing to do with him anymore. Once the bank issue is resolved, we'll do what needs to be done.
That hotel you're at isn't very nice. You should move back home. The house is yours. I'm not going back.
I'll move back. When she walked toward me 4 years ago, she was walking fast. She came running over with a smile. I'm remembering the past.
Here, have the most bitter one.
That first winter after we tied the knot, I came home late from work one night. Xiao Min was already asleep. As I was taking off my jacket, I felt a piece of chocolate in my pocket. It was dark chocolate, too. The next morning, I asked her if she knew anything about the chocolate, or what the deal was.
I slipped it in there when you left. I didn't want you to get hungry.
I remembered that for 3 years. I always thought she was the type who would secretly slip things into my pocket. Later, I found out that during the winter she gave me that chocolate. She was busy handling the guarantee paperwork. That morning, she sat across from me, watching me finish my eggs. She had copies of her ID in her bag.
I can't take it anymore.
That chocolate. I'm never buying it again. I moved back to my own house. The house was spotless when I opened the door. She had cleaned the place before she left. The fridge was stocked with food. The kitchen seasonings were all restocked. There were no dirty clothes in the washing machine. Her photo was still on the TV stand. It was taken on the day we tied the knot. She was wearing a white dress. She was smiling so happily. All right, it was still the same house. But I was the only one living in it now. The case to invalidate the guarantee. 3 days after the case was filed, my father-in-law came to see me. He didn't call. He straight up came to my house. Dad, what is it? He was silent for a long time. About you and Xiao Min. I know our family was in the wrong. That was the first time he admitted being wrong. I didn't respond. I waited for him to continue. But now that you're suing the bank to invalidate the guarantee, Xiao Hao won't be able to keep that house. Losing it is his business. That's his wedding house. If he loses that house, who will he find in the future? Dad, I'm the one who paid for his house. It's my money, so I have every right to get it back. You already took Xiao Min's half of the equity. Isn't that the same as getting it back? How much is that half worth anyway? The down payment was $360,000. I paid it. I'm the guarantor for the $1.2 million loan. The $200,000 for renovations was also a personal loan in my name. Xiao Min's half of the equity is worth $400,000 at most. I'm still in the red. Xiao Lin, I didn't come here today to settle scores. I want to find a way to work this out. Go on. Xiao Hao stopped making payments and the bank is calling. The bank is pressuring us. That lawsuit to void your guarantee. Could you drop it for now? Why should I drop it? If you drop it, the bank won't rush to auction it off. Our family will find a way to keep up with the mortgage. Once Xiao Hao finds a steady job, he'll be able to pay it off gradually. Where will you get the money for the mortgage? Are you planning to have Xiao Min get it from me again? No, we'll figure it out ourselves. Dad, your pension is only $3,000 a month. My mother-in-law doesn't have a pension. Xiao Hao has no steady income. How are you going to pay the mortgage?
Lin Yu, I'm begging you.
If Xiao Hao's house gets auctioned off,
our whole family
will really have nothing left. Before you came here, did you ask Xiao Hao what he plans to do?
He says he's looking for a job.
How long has he been looking? It's not something you can find overnight, is it? Dad, Xiao Hao is 27 now. He's had 7 or 8 jobs from graduation until now, and not one of them lasted more than 3 months. Do you think he can't find a job, or he just doesn't want to work? I'm not dropping the lawsuit over the guarantee.
Lin Yue, you're trying to drive our whole family to the brink.
I'm not the one driving you there. You're doing it to yourselves. Back when you were taking money from me, did you ever think about what would happen if you couldn't pay it back?
That was Xiaomin's own decision.
Xiaomin's own decision? The down payment was transferred to my mother-in-law's account. The housing fund withdrawal was to pay off Xiao Hao's mortgage. Even the personal loan was for Xiao Hao to use. Every cent went to your family, and you're telling me it was Xiaomin's decision?
If you won't help, forget it. Don't lecture me.
Take the fruit with you. I'm not accepting it.
You just wait.
Did my dad go to see you?
He just left.
What did he say?
He asked me to drop the lawsuit.
I knew you wouldn't agree. I'm not calling to beg you.
Then, what's this about?
My mom told me yesterday that she wants me to go to court and withdraw the divorce mediation. She said the agreement isn't in effect yet and that I can still back out.
The agreement is already in effect.
I didn't agree to it. But I'm afraid she'll go make a scene herself.
It's useless for her to cause a scene. The legal validity of a mediation agreement is the same as a court judgment.
I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Thanks.
Lin Yu, you're living alone now. Can you take care of yourself?
I can.
That's good.
This was the most normal conversation she's had in a long time. No begging, no crying, no making a scene. She just informed me of something. If she had always been this way, we might not have come to this. But if she were that kind of person, she wouldn't have done those things. 2 p.m. It figures, my mother-in-law showed up. She didn't come to my house, she went to the court. Zhou Yuan called to tell me.
I want to revoke the divorce mediation agreement.
The agreement is already in effect. The parties have already signed it, so it cannot be revoked unilaterally.
My daughter was forced into this. She doesn't want a divorce.
The court had to call Xiaomin. Xiaomin rushed over.
She managed to coax and drag her mother away.
Your mother-in-law's behavior won't do her any favors. Instead, it will give the court a clearer understanding of your family dispute. What understanding? That your mother-in-law's side is being quite unreasonable. When the guarantee and consumer loan cases go to trial, the judge will know what's what. What are the next steps? We wait for the trial. The case regarding the invalidity of the guarantee is set for the 15th of next month. The consumer loan one is on the 2nd. I've prepared for both cases. The paper trail is complete. The handwriting analysis report is the smoking gun. Combined with your flight and hotel records from your business trip, they prove you weren't there that day. Our chances are very high. Good, I've gone over everything. The divorce is finalized. The property transfer is complete. Your salary account and housing fund are secured. We're just waiting for the trial on the guarantee and consumer loans. Regarding the 820,000 debt, it's 5,000 a month per the settlement agreement. Xiaomin has already made the first payment. We'll take care of the rest step by step.
A week before the court hearing, a mutual friend of mine and Xiaomin's, Lao Xie, was celebrating his son's first month.
He hosted 2 tables at a hotel.
The invitation for the celebration was sent out 2 weeks ago. Both Xiaomin and I were on the guest list. That's what was going on between us. They didn't know yet. After all, a first-month party is a happy occasion. They would find out eventually on their own. I went straight to that day. When I arrived, Xiaomin was already sitting at the table. Lao Xie's wife had arranged the seating, so Xiaomin and I sat together. Xiaomin didn't say much during the meal. She would just smile if someone spoke to her. Otherwise, she just sat there. Halfway through dinner, the phone of a man sitting diagonally across from us rang. He picked up and gave a quick nod. Mom, I can't. This money is for Xiao Li and me to buy a house. If my brother is short on cash for a car, he needs to figure it out himself. The money Xiao Li and I have belongs to both of us. It's not just my call. I have to talk it over with her. Everyone else at the table just kept eating and drinking. No one thought it was anything special. Lao Xie's wife saw it too. She turned her head, leaned in, and whispered something in Xiaomin's ear. She was quiet, so I didn't catch all of it. She was probably saying that the woman's husband really knows how to manage a household. Xiaomin didn't respond. She just kept staring at that table. The look on Xiaomin's face was complicated. It was full of shock and regret.
She couldn't seem to sit there any longer. She got up and went to the restroom. She didn't come back for quite a while. The corners of her eyes were red.
What's up? Nothing. The peppers just got to me.
When are you two having kids?
We'll see.
What do you think?
I'm in no hurry.
As things were winding down,
Lao Xie was at the door with his kid, seeing guests out.
At that table earlier, that guy, he took a call.
Yeah?
He told his mum the money belongs to both of them, and he'd have to talk to his wife. They seem so happy.
That's because they know how to make it work. I called a ride. On the day the hearing to invalidate the guarantee began, I arrived very early. There might be a lot of people here today. Who's coming? Your brother-in-law will definitely be here. He's the borrower. The bank is sending their legal counsel. Not sure if your ex-wife is coming. The bank's legal representative sat across from us. My brother-in-law sat in the back. Xiao Min didn't show up. Neither did my former parents-in-law. The plaintiff, Lin Yue, requests the court to declare the guarantee contract invalid. The grounds are that the signature on the contract was not his own.
The plaintiff may proceed.
Your Honor, we have submitted a forensic handwriting analysis report. The conclusion is clear. The signature for Lin Yue on the guarantee contract does not match Lin Yue's actual handwriting samples. They were not written by the same person. We have also submitted Lin Yue's travel records from the day the contract was allegedly signed. These include flights, hotel check-ins, and work attendance records. They prove Lin Yue was out of town that day, making it impossible for him to sign the contract in person. Does the defense have any objections?
We have no objections to the handwriting analysis report. However, we believe that even if the signature wasn't signed by Lin Yue himself, it doesn't rule out the possibility that Lin Yue authorized someone else to sign on his behalf.
Regarding the authorization issue, my client never issued any written or oral authorization. The signing of the guarantee contract occurred without my client's knowledge. It was done without his awareness, and completed by someone else using his identity. My client didn't learn about this until a call from his father-in-law this year. Is the borrower, Cheng Hao, in court? He is. Cheng Hao. On the day the guarantee contract was signed, was Lin Yue present? I don't really remember.
Who signed the name on the contract? Do you know?
My sister probably signed it, Lin Yue's ex-wife. Did she tell you that Lin Yue had consented? My sister said her husband agreed. Did you confirm this with Lin Yue himself? No. When the bank processed the guarantee,
did they verify the guarantor was present?
The borrower came in with a woman claiming to be the guarantor's spouse to handle the paperwork together. According to procedure, the guarantor must sign in person, but the clerk at the time was negligent during the identity verification process.
We're golden. The entire hearing lasted less than an hour. The judge said the verdict would be announced at a later date. Brother-in-law. Don't call me that. Your sister and I are already divorced. Lin, if that guarantee is ruled invalid, the bank will straight up come after me. I really don't have any money to pay them back right now. Can you think of a way to help? What kind of way? Didn't you take half the equity in my house? Give that half back to me. I'll go talk to the bank and see if they can give me more time. That equity was to cover what your sister owed me. It has nothing to do with your mortgage, but that's my house. I'm not selling it. That was supposed to be my marital home. Your fiancé already left you. What do you need a marital home for? Maybe I'm being too blunt. Lin Yue, don't push me too far. I'm pushing you. You used my name for the loan, used my money for the down payment, and used my credit as a guarantee. Now that you've defaulted, you come to me for a solution? Who's really pushing who? That house of his. How do you plan to handle it? Once the judgment on the guarantee comes out, if it's ruled void, the bank will go after him for the money. If he can't pay it back, the bank will apply for a foreclosure sale. Then, I can claim my half of the equity. What if he sells it voluntarily? He's reluctant to sell, but even if he doesn't, the bank will sell it for him.
So, for your $400,000 in equity, how much do you hope to get back in the end?
We'll have to see the auction price. As for that house, the current market value is around 1.5 million. Subtracting the remaining mortgage of over $1 million, there's over 400,000 left. My half should be around 200,000. Plus, with Xiaomin paying 5,000 a month, the 820,000 will take over a decade to repay. I know. I'll take whatever I can get back. My friend, you've handled this very calmly. What else could I do?
A week later, the judgment arrived. The guarantee contract was ruled void. The reason was that the signature wasn't written by the person themselves, and there was no evidence that the guarantor was aware or had authorized it. Another week passed, and the consumer loan case was also decided.
The result was the same.
The loan contract was voided.
Lin Yue, both debts have been cleared from your name. The negative marks on your credit report can be disputed. The bank will cooperate with the corrections.
The night I received the 2 judgments, I was home alone drinking 2 cans of beer. It wasn't to celebrate. I just felt like I could finally breathe again.
3 days after the verdict took effect, the bank sent my brother-in-law a collection notice, demanding full repayment within 30 days. Otherwise, they would move to enforce the judgment. He couldn't pay it back. Of course he couldn't. He made less than $4,000 a month, and that was at a temp job he'd just found. He quit after less than 2 weeks. 10 days after the notice was sent, my mother-in-law brought him to my place.
Xiao Lin, let's go inside and talk.
Mom, Xiaomin and I are already divorced. What do you want to talk to me about?
Even if you're divorced, you're still Xiao Hao's brother-in-law.
Not legally.
Fine, we can talk here at the door. The bank is pressuring Xiao Hao for the money, giving him a 30-day deadline. He really doesn't have it. His father and I checked all our savings, and we only have about 20,000 left.
That has nothing to do with me anymore. The court ruled the guarantee was invalid.
I know. I'm not here to ask you for money. I wanted to ask you about Xiao Hao's house. If you'd let him have your half interest. To negotiate with the bank.
Negotiate how?
He'll use the whole house as collateral to get a repayment extension. But since the title is incomplete, the bank won't accept it.
Mom, that half interest is to cover what Xiaomin owes me. If I give it up, who's going to pay me back?
Isn't Xiaomin paying you back every month?
5,000 a month. To pay back 820,000, it'll take 13 years. This half of the equity is my only security.
Are you just going to watch as Xiao Hao's house gets foreclosed on?
Mom, this house, from the very beginning, should never have been bought with my money.
How can you be so heartless?
Mom, stop begging him. He's just an ungrateful wretch. My sister looked after him for 4 years, and he turns on her faster than you can blink. Xiao Hao, say that again. Who's an ungrateful wretch?
I'm talking about you.
You used my money to buy the house and took out the loan in my name. Now that you've stopped paying, you want me to cover your ass? What do you even call that? My sister did that for me voluntarily. Your sister voluntarily stole her husband's ID and voluntarily forged my signature? You think that's voluntary? Say that again. I said it. Your sister forging my signature is illegal, and taking out a loan in my name is also illegal.
Xiao Hao, what are you doing?
He's insulting my sister. I'm just stating facts. If you raise your hand, I'm calling the police. Lin Yu. Just you wait. I'm waiting. They're gone.
Did my mom and Xiao Hao go to see you?
They just left.
Xiao Hao didn't raise his hands, did he?
No, your mom held him back. Oh.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize for them.
I know. But I still feel like I owe you an apology. Lin Yu. My 5,000 for this month. I'll transfer it to you tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll make sure to send it on time every month from now on. Okay.
I couldn't focus on anything. The bank's 30-day deadline arrived. My brother-in-law couldn't pay the money back. The bank applied to the court for enforcement. The court froze the property. They started the auction process. When the news reached the UA family, my mother-in-law cried at home all day. My father-in-law went to the bank to plead. It was useless. My brother-in-law locked himself in the house and wouldn't come out. The day the auction notice was posted, Zhou Yuan sent me the link. The starting bid is 1.1 million. It's less than I estimated. The house appraisal was lowballed. If it's only 30 or 40,000, so be it. That 820,000 relying on Xiaomin's monthly 5,000, plus the 30 or 40,000 from this. I know.
You're not planning to go after the rest?
If the money can't be recovered, just let it go. We have to look forward. While waiting for the auction, I lived and worked as usual.
It's Friday. Let's get a drink tonight.
Sure. Old Liu ordered a dozen oysters. I ordered 10 lamb skewers.
Is the divorce all settled?
Pretty much.
I never asked for details before, but what really happened with your ex-wife?
She emptied my payroll account. She used my name to co-sign over $1 million in guarantees for her brother. She even took out a 20,000 consumer loan for him.
Are you serious?
I am.
The fact that you can sit here and drink with me normally. You're something else.
What else should I do? Cry at home every day? How stoic.
My wife once told me something. She said marriage is like two people starting a company together. Neither side should screw the other over. Your ex-wife wasn't a partner. She was there for a $0 hostile takeover. So, how's life on your own now?
I traded the fridge for a smaller one. It saves me over $20 a month on electricity.
Are you really talking to me about the electric bill?
I'm serious. The old one was big enough for 4 people. It was mostly so my in-laws and brother-in-law had plenty to eat and drink. Now that I'm alone, I don't need it. This small one is perfect. I can finish everything in it. Nothing goes to waste.
What kind of life were you even living before?
Saturday, 7 a.m. I woke up naturally. In the past, on weekends, I never woke up naturally. Xiao Min would set an alarm, saying we couldn't wake up too late, or the whole day would be wasted. She'd wake me up at 8 sharp to go to her parents after breakfast, or her mom would come over. Every weekend was the same routine. Sent by Zhou Yuan yesterday. I'm keeping an eye on the auction. A funny video from old Liu. When Xiao Min was in the kitchen, I rarely cooked. She said my cooking was tasteless. Now I season things to my own taste, and it's actually pretty good. The tree downstairs, its leaves are much denser than a few months ago. It was still there the day I moved back, but now it's right outside the window. The auction date is set, the 15th of next month. Copy. I wasn't thinking about anything, just spacing out quietly. I didn't go on the day of the official auction. Zhou Yuan kept an eye on things for me. The final sale price was 1.18 million. After deducting the loan and legal fees, the remainder was distributed according to ownership shares. I received 36,000. His 36,000 was straight up taken by the bank to cover the balance of his consumer loan. The house is gone. The money is gone too. When my brother-in-law moved out of that house, he didn't take a thing. Miss Zhao had broken up with him long ago. The engagement ring was returned. The dowry was refunded. He moved back in with my parents-in-law. At 27, he was right back at square one. My mother-in-law told everyone I ruined him.
She said I was a heartless son-in-law. She said I forced him to lose his home and his wife. When the neighbors heard this,
some agreed, and some stayed silent.
But those who knew the truth were well aware that this wasn't my fault.
Buying groceries? Buying groceries, yeah. Alone? Alone. There were no accusations, and no pleas for mercy. We were just two ordinary people who bumped into each other at the supermarket. As he walked past, I noticed his hair had turned much whiter, and his back was more hunched than before. It was a transfer notification from Xiao Min. 5,000, with a note saying 3rd installment. Her profile picture is still the one she took when we went on a trip together. She's standing on the rocks by the sea, looking back and smiling. I haven't deleted her contact info, nor do I look at it much. I don't have much of an appetite on my own. One dish and a bowl of rice is enough. I wash the dishes after eating, then sit on the balcony, zoning out. People are walking their dogs downstairs. Kids are running around. Someone is playing music in the distance. This is just how life goes. No big ups and downs. No dramatic twists. Just one person living their own life. 4 months after the divorce. Company physical. The medical report came out. Everything is normal. As long as I'm healthy, it's fine. Everything else will come in time. Over these past 4 months, Xiaomin has transferred 5,000 every month on time. She's never been late, and she hasn't said a single word. Just the transfers, with the installment number in the notes, and then silence. Zhou Yuan said he helped me make a repayment tracking sheet.
At this rate, it'll take about 12 years to finish.
But if her salary goes up later, we can negotiate to increase the amount. No need, 5,000 is fine. You're certainly in no rush. Rushing is useless. Life just goes on like this. Going to work, coming home, cooking, eating, and sleeping. On weekends, I take walks in the park or read some books at home. Occasionally, I grab a drink and chat with Zhou Yuan. Have you thought about finding someone new? No rush. You're only 31 and have a lot going for you. You've got a house and a car. Your job is stable. Want me to set you up? Maybe later.
Lin Yue, I'm moving away for work.
Where to?
A friend down south set me up with a job. The pay is a bit higher than here.
What kind of job?
Sales. Base pay plus commission. If I do well, I can make 8 or 9,000 a month.
That's good.
I wanted to let you know before I left. The monthly 5,000 won't stop. I'll transfer it on time.
Okay.
There's one more thing.
Go ahead.
My mom was hospitalized last month for a stomach issue. She had surgery. I put all the money for the surgery towards the medical bills. The 5,000 for this month might be a few days late.
It's fine. A few days won't matter.
Thanks. Lin Yu.
Yeah?
If I hadn't done those things back then, could we have made it work? I know, I just can't help wondering.
There are no what ifs. Stop dwelling and move on.
Yeah.
The two people in the photo look so happy. We had just gotten our marriage license back then. Coming out of the courthouse, she leaned on my shoulder. I had my arm around her waist. The sun was beautiful. It's not hate. It's just that I turned the page. I heard your ex-wife is moving down south. You're well informed. Her lawyer told me. He wanted me to confirm the repayment plan stays the same. It won't change.
All right, a toast to you.
To what? To your last 6 months. Anyone else would have cracked by now. You made it through. Zhou Yuan. Yeah? Thank you.
Don't mention it.
We're brothers, haha. They're a lot like how Xiaomin and I used to be.
Do you miss it?
Of course I do. When I love someone, I give them my whole heart. But now, only the memories remain. It was the afternoon of the 28th, a few days before the new year. I went to the supermarket to buy supplies for the holiday. The new one is close to the office. It's only a 10-minute walk after work. Xiaomin. When did you get back?
A couple of days ago. I'm back to handle some business.
Where are you staying?
At a friend's place. What about you? Still living there?
Yeah. Excuse me. You don't need to be so stressed about the money. A few days late is fine.
It's okay. I should pay back what I owe. I have enough.
All right then.
You talk less than you used to.
You didn't listen when I talked more, anyway.
There's a coffee shop up ahead. Let's go sit for a while.
Sure. Xiaomin ordered a hot Americano. I asked for a glass of water.
Work is going all right over there. I leave at 8 a.m. and get home by 7 p.m. I work overtime on weekends sometimes, and sometimes I don't. I just stay in my room by myself.
Are you used to it yet?
Not at first. Living in a room all by yourself, there's no one to even talk to at night. But then I found it was okay, because it's quiet. Back home, my brother would be playing games in the living room, my mom would be on the phone in the kitchen, my dad would be watching TV, and you'd head straight to the study after work. I was just spinning between everyone. That house was never quiet. I never knew before that a person could live like this. It's not about whether it's good or bad, it's just that I didn't know it was possible.
That's good then.
What about you?
I'm doing fine. I got promoted to supervisor and got a little raise.
That's good. I'm back for the holidays. I didn't go back to my place, and I didn't tell my mom I was back. For New Year's, I'm planning to have dumplings at a friend's place.
That's nice.
Well, I'm heading out. Lin Yue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For what?
It's nothing.
The time she left the clerk's office, she walked very slowly. Her shoulders were hunched forward. It's different this time. She's walking steadily forward. She didn't look back. January 8th, I went to the hospital for my physical report. The last checkup showed one of my levels was high. They told me to come back for a follow-up. I'm here to pick up the results now. Picking up the report? Yeah. Is everything okay? I'm fine, it's just a follow-up. What's up? My stomach. It's a chronic issue. It was a bit more serious this time. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I'm being discharged today. Where's Xiao Hao? He's working, door dashing. He's been doing it for over 6 months now. I didn't let him come today. He'd lose a few $100s. Our family was in the wrong back then. It's only right that Xiao Min blames us. It's all in the past now. Is Lin Yue here? Yes. Form 2, M2000000 diagnosis. Status 2 meters. Some things are just better left in the past. Let's go. All right. That's just how life is. The news that's meant to come will come. The people meant to leave are already gone.